Has it ever happened to you that you hear people talk about good fats and bad fats, and suddenly you're not sure what any of it really means? Maybe you're reading something online or listening to someone giving nutrition advice, and you start wondering whether you're actually making the right choices. You pick up a food package, look at the label, see total fats, and feel stuck because none of it seems clear. And the thought that comes up is, okay, but which of these are actually good for me? Maybe you've genuinely been trying to eat healthier, with motivation and good intentions. But the world of fats can feel complicated, messy, and even intimidating. Words like saturated, monounsaturated, and polyunsaturated start to sound more like chemistry than nutrition. And you may even think you need a scientific background just to understand what to put on your plate. When things feel confusing, the most natural reaction is to avoid whatever seems risky. So you start cutting out fats altogether, thinking it's the safest option. You remove olive oil, skip nuts, and avoid avocado, not because you dislike them, but because you're afraid of choosing the wrong thing. But this fear doesn't help you, and it's definitely not your fault. It's the result of fast, conflicting, oversimplified information everywhere. Today, I want to help bring clarity and calm to this topic, without extremes, without rigid rules, without guilt. Because today we're going to talk about monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats, the fats that truly support your health. I'm Claire, and welcome to Bloomavia. Here we approach wellness with gentleness, balance, and real-life practicality. So let's start with the basics. Why are these fats important? Because your body uses them as essential building blocks every single day. The membranes of your cells depend on them. Your brain relies on them to communicate and stay sharp. Your heart benefits from them for long-term health. Monounsaturated fats, for example, help support healthy arteries. They also play a role in maintaining a good balance between different types of cholesterol. You can find them easily in foods like extra virgin olive oil, in creamy, nourishing avocado, and in nuts such as almonds and hazelnuts. Then we have polyunsaturated fats, another key part of your nutrition. These include the well-known omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids, which are essential for your body. They support inflammation balance, memory, and even your mood. And because your body cannot make them on its own, it's important to get them through food. You'll find them in flax seeds, which blend beautifully into breakfast, in walnuts, rich in flavor and nutrients, in chia seeds, tiny but incredibly powerful, and in fish like sardines, mackerel, and salmon. That's why it's so important to remember that fats are not your enemies. They are vital allies when you choose them with intention. The real issue isn't the presence of fats in your diet. It's the old belief that fat equals something bad. This all-or-nothing mindset only creates tension and pressure. It doesn't guide you, it traps you, and it can push you to remove nutrients your body genuinely needs. But when you understand what you're eating, you gain freedom. You choose with calm. You nourish yourself instead of fearing your food. In everyday life, though, practicality matters. So here are some simple, sustainable steps you can take. Add a spoonful of extra virgin olive oil to your meals with confidence. Keep a handful of nuts in your bag as a nourishing snack. Sprinkle seeds on your salads, yogurts, or bowls. You don't need perfection. Perfection creates anxiety, not health. What really makes a difference is a gentle, steady consistency. Ask yourself, am I adding something that supports my well-being? It's a softer, wiser question than, am I cutting out enough? And this shift in perspective can transform your entire relationship with food. It brings more balance, more calm, a sense of everyday nourishment. Your eating pattern becomes sustainable, something that supports you long-term, not a list of rules you're afraid to break. It becomes an act of self-care, not a test you have to pass. Monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats are part of your health. They're a precious resource that deserves space at your table. Use them mindfully. Integrate them gently. Let them support your body in the way they're meant to. I'm Claire, and this is Bloomavia. Thank you for spending this moment with me.